Hello Peak families and welcome to week 2. We're going to get ready to take you guys through your flexibility challenge for week 2, but just want to remind you to make sure that you're continuing to warm your body up before you do any of your flexibility skills, and hopefully you guys have all already checked off for week 1. Our first challenge for week 2 is going to be splits. So we're going to show you a couple of ways how you can kind of warm those splits up before you go into your full split. So first option, we're going to get into a lower lunge. We're going to kind of lean forward, stretching out our hamstring. Yeah, you can also lean back, extending the leg and sitting into that. Do that on the opposite leg as well. So get a good 90 degrees, leaning forward and stretching it back. Remember, you can hold each one of those again for 30 seconds to make sure they're good and stretched and warmed up. Another option that you may be used to is having a seat in a dance split, if you will. So the front leg is extended, the back leg is a little bit bent, still keeping those toes pointed and stretching down through that leg. That'll also stretch out that hamstring, nice and good for you. And you can bend that front leg in, extending the back, put your weight up over top of it, leaning forward, and up and arching. That'll just kind of stretch those hips out for you. Now we're going to go into our actual split. So what we're going to do is we're going to focus on keeping that front leg straight. The back leg is going to extend out, pointing those toes, legs extended, turning out. So we want to try to keep the inside of the ankle showing in the front, the knee front. And then we're going to keep our hands down, lowering ourselves as much as we can with good posture through our core as we go down into that split. All right, we're going to repeat that again on the opposite side. So extending that front leg, extending the back leg into it, all right, and taking yourself down. Notice how I'm holding myself off the ground. So if you cannot go all the way down, then you can try it this way by keeping those legs nice and extended, toes pointed, legs straight, and then holding yourself, getting as low as you can to the ground as you work through that flexibility. All right, challenge 2 for week 2 is going to be the frog double. So you're going to lay down on the floor on your abdomen, keeping your chest as low to the ground. So definitely want to keep your hips and your stomach down, turning out through our legs. Notice my feet are together, knees are open, and I'm going to push my legs to the ground, holding them as low as I can. As I hold this position, remember to keep your hips on the floor. Hey Peak families, we're finishing up week 3. We're going to go into our calf stretch at this point. So third challenge for week 2. We're going to go for our right leg first, pressing our hands against the wall. We're going to have our front leg slightly bent and our back leg extended. So just to give you a little bit of a side view, this is where I'll be on the wall. I'm going to push against the wall, pushing my weight through my back leg so that it stretches my calf. Yeah? All right, keeping this front leg at a 90 degree. We're going to switch it to the other side. All right, and remember to hold each one for 30 seconds. Awesome job this week, guys. We just want to wrap up week 2. So make sure that you have pushed yourself through your flexibility maximum for this week, focusing on those splits, trying to open up our hips with our double frog, and as well kind of stretching those calves out with our calf stretch. So go ahead and mark off week 2, and we'll see you next time.